Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's a special day, but aren't they all? And isn't it us who make it special? Well, you make it all special for me because I have the opportunity to speak to you about the joy of being here now. So this morning we woke up, the fog was thick. But that seems to have all lifted. The shadows are sharp on the patio. The, the front door is open. I feel I can see forever. Yeah, it's a special day in so many different ways. But one of them is to reflect on the perfection of what we experienced just yesterday. It was Robert's 81st birthday, and our dearest, closest geographically family all gathered here for what I would call the most perfect experience I've had in my life. There's something so special when you plan an event and it happens and you enjoy every moment of it. As a matter of fact, everyone who was here is on their way home right now. And this is the text that I sent to them. I think I find it. Oh, yes, here it is. This is the text that I sent to them that they received. And it says, and they already loved it, and it says, Robert and I are feeling the love, joy, and harmony still pulsating here because of your loving presence. And my wish for everyone is to have that experience, to have the experience of having a guest come into your home, enjoy it, love you, and leave with that love still lingering. So, as I usually do, I go into the numerological number that is assigned to this date. So I just looked it up and added it up, and I come up with the number 22. Well, I know that that is a master number. So I looked a little further, and this is what I came up with. Number 22 is the symbol of strength, power, and resilience. That's pretty good. It's an affirmation that you possess greater strength than you may realize. And that's what we're going to talk about today. And you have the capacity to navigate through any challenge that comes your way. This is considered a master number. and carries the potential to manifest great achievements and accomplishments. That's pretty good. That's why you're here, by the way, to hear this about yourself. A sense of balance and the light that you are deepens, disperses darkness, upholds harmony and equilibrium, success, wisdom, and relationships. A most important word, balance. And then here's pretty other good words: mastery, power, and manifestation. In other words, you're a cosmic cheerleader offering a message of determination, ambition, and the power of manifesting your visions into reality. Well, no wonder. No wonder you came today. So now I'm going to explain why all those words apply to all of us. Now, on Friday, yes, it was Friday, David came from his very knowledgeable source of knowing and let us know that we are not the age that we've been told we are. Like I'm what am I? I'm 80 and 8 years. That's impressive. But not as impressive as when David said, we are all 1,000,000,000,000 years old in experience, in knowing, and watching. So, what do we do when we enter this realm of Earth, having come from our origin of total knowing? We get born, we get greeted, we've taken on the form of a baby. But we are all underestimated for the wisdom that we carry. But without speech, we can't tell anybody. As a matter of fact, I remember my oldest son, David, and at that time we had a nip and nap. It was some sort of thing that slid up and they sat up and they slid down and they lay down and they were safe. So I had him on the table and he never took his eyes off me. He watched every move I made. And of course, what do? We assign what we feel is happening, or what we think is happening. But there's a lot of wisdom in that little one. And then we all play the game. Remember? Let's pretend. Let's pretend we don't know. Let's pretend we have to learn. Let's pretend and play the game down here. I don't know about you, but I remember being that little one and seeing a lot of things that I'm sure those big people around me missed and they didn't understand. But I saw how people treated each other. I remember sitting in an outdoor cafe waiting for the people that I know to come and take me home. And that didn't happen, but I remember feeling that. So some of us pretend very well. We pretend not to know anything when we go to school, and we allow our heads to be filled with a lot of stuff, and we play the game. But you know authenticity. You know when you're held and cherished. You held to what you know. So, welcome to the Advancement Center. Welcome to the world of magic and miracles and using hypersonic magic, of course. You know, Ponce de Leon spent a lot of years looking for the fountain of youth. Well, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. I feel that the Advancement Center is the fountain of truth. Our sources go back, go everywhere. And it all lands in the beacon on the hill, right here, and located in Santa Barbara. So let's get back to that game of let's pretend. Let's pretend we don't know, or that we don't notice. But we really do. And then they make a whole big deal out of the mouths of babes. How do they know that? So we have at our fingertips everything: knowledge, love, truth, whatever we want. So now I'm going to tell you about Robert's birthday. We talk about heaven on earth. Well, what would that look like? It would look like coming together, agreement, love, total reliance on the look in someone else's eyes, embracing each other at every opportunity, loving, speaking, harmony. That is what this house, the Advancement Center, where our nearest, dearest, closest family gathered to celebrate Robert's birthday. I would say every moment was filled to the brim with joy, love, cooperation, hugs, cooking, eating, setting the table, celebrating, music. It was perfection. It was perfect. And that's what I wish for every one of you. Because we have so much cause for celebration. To celebrate life. You know, at the end of every one of our broadcasts, we wish with all our hearts for a perfect life for everyone. And everyone to experience perfect health and a future that I am describing right now that happened here. This is what I wish for every one of you. In fact, I'll go so far as to say, humankind filled with kind humans, with humanity being heaven, humanity enjoying heaven on earth. You want to do something for mankind. You want to invent something that will make life easier. We all have these wishes. And I found out that the kindness that each one of you have to the brim of you is what will make this world exactly what you want. So, you know it, you have it, you've never lost it. You've been badgered by the media, but deep down in your heart, you know where the love resides. And I'm so happy that you came to be here today to enjoy the love that you already have. Now all we have to do is express it and enjoy it. And now this past Thursday, I did not have an art class because it was the 4th of July and all of our guests arrived for dinner. So instead, I decided, well, why don't I show them a pastel that has special meaning for me? So here's a pastel. That was my first one that made me realize I never want to stop. So here it is. I even have it in a frame, and I hope it doesn't have too many reflections. And it's just so amazing when you can find the light source and then create a few shadows. You've got it. So find the light source, come from there, enjoy it, and never stop loving your perfect life with your perfect health. and we will all share in a magnificent future. Thank you for joining me. I am Barbara